Welcome, Game Day Nation. Today is Wednesday, May 20th, 2020, and you are watching Game Day Nation Athletics. My name's Steven.
My name is Omar.
Let's get into it. Omar, what's the rundown for today's show?
Well, the NFL recently did the surgical mask doing testing and stuff like that, so we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about the MLB, how they're doing pay cuts as well, and how they're going to restart their whole league. And with the whole pay cuts, we're going to see how the NFL does their pay cuts, if they're ever going to do that, or same thing with basketball. So that'll be an interesting thing to talk about. We're going to talk about the Premier League reopening their facilities for players to train, as well as what's his name?
Serge Aurier.
Yeah, getting a haircut, and now he's being investigated
by Tottenham Spurs.
By the Spurs, because I mean, you can't get no haircut, right?
Yeah, you can't get no haircut right now with social distancing rules over there in the UK.
We'll talk about Ben as well getting a haircut, because he did as well. For all the fans out there who never noticed or didn't see it, it was quite interesting on how the government is taking it.
Oh man!
But let's get to it with the NFL.
Let's get to it, man. NFL. So,
the NFL, with all this whole virus thing going on, they're incorporating a surgical face mask. How would that work? What would that look like?
Like applying that to their face masks and their helmets?
Applying that to their helmets. Like, do you believe it's just gonna be like a whole motorcycle helmet? Like, you know how it looks like it shows no face mask or anything, it just shows it's all head, but with filters coming out?
I don't see how that's gonna work, to be honest. It's just players willing to breathe and whatnot.
Yeah.
And in football, regardless, they're always gonna be tackling, right?
Always be tackling. You're right.
Like this, I can understand the NFL is trying to limit that with sweat and whatnot. But if I tackle you, right, my arms are sweaty. You don't get my bunch of sweat.
But
your body.
It's mainly respiratory, respiratory liquids and stuff like that. That's what they're worried about.
Well, and as of right now,
so coughing, sneezing, spitting, really stuff like that.
I understand that, but I feel like it's too far fetched. I mean, it's a weird idea to have. I mean, it's not the worst idea, but at the same time, I don't think it's gonna work. It's gonna work out for the players. Although I will say it is though. I truly, because I'm taking notes from the Bundesliga how they are running things over there, and it's very important how the U.S. Major Leagues should do it as well. That the sideline, like training staffs, medical staffs, position coaches, even possibly, because I know the coordinators and head coaches, they're calling the plays.
Oh,
you don't need Matt, but like positional coaches and whatnot, and training staff, medical staff, I feel like they should feel required to wear a mask.
You also have the ball boys and the water boys as well.
Exactly, have some, being able to disinfect the footballs and whatnot, and equipment, etc. Like I feel like that's important, but I don't think the players themselves should have any sort of like mask. Because, like, you gotta remember, imagine if you're playing in Denver, right? You know how it's thin air playing over there in Mile High City.
Yeah.
So you gotta take that into account. I mean, it's not, like I said, it's not a bad idea to have this idea.
I mean, let's say you're playing Denver and it's cold. A lot of players, they do wear like scarves over their faces or stuff like that.
Yeah, and you see many times where, especially in baseball as well, for the Colorado Rockies, like you see the players after a kickoff return or whatever, they go straight to the sideline and they're using like a
inhaler. But yeah, I know you're talking oxygen.
Yeah, especially when you're not used to those. Like, let's say you're someone from Florida and you go over to Colorado and play in that thing there, you're gonna get tired quick. You're gonna run out of breath. So you gotta take that into account. You feel me? But like I said, sideline coaches, positional coaches, medical staff, training staff should have these type of masks, but not coaches, not players. Just leave it as it is. And I feel like right now, in the U.S. standpoint, I'm not speaking for the world, that things are getting a lot better with these cases of coronavirus, and I feel like by the time we get to late July, when fall camp is supposed to start for the NFL, things will get a lot better with testing and whatnot, because that's so important, getting able to testing equipment to test each player on the daily. You feel me? And that's critical.
But I think the real worry is more on the social distancing, because when you think about it, they have to enforce it somehow. You can't have.
No, I understand that.
But there's 53 players on the sideline or on like 53 players all together. On top of that, you have the coaches and the staff members and stuff like that. How can they enforce that? How can they really have social distancing plus the mask and stuff like that? So I think that's why they're incorporating the surgical mask on their helmets.
I mean, like I said, it's not too far fetched, but it's not a bad idea too.
But I just don't picture it working.
I can't really see it. Like, you're basically changing the view of football, like
history,
changing the new standard. And I don't.
If they can make it look cool, I'm all for it. Like,
but we got what's comfortable for the players.
You're right.
Because you could say like they're risking their lives going out to play and whatnot, and who knows, maybe a reduced salary cut. You don't know that because we still don't know if large crowds could be packed in the stadium, or at least any, because the Dolphins were saying that they were gonna limit their capacity and have maybe 10,000 fans in the stands, which is in this stand that's a lot. And right now, how the world is right now, that's a lot. 10,000 people in one place, that's a lot. Well, back then, that's like that's a small amount of people. What the heck? What's going on? That's the damn empty. Yeah, it's crazy how times are changing.
But speaking about pay cuts and stuff like that, bro, think about it. We already know the MLBs are thinking about doing pay cuts. But before we get into the MLB, do you believe the NFL should do pay cuts as well because of limited fans? I mean, think about it. Well, players, they really get paid by weekly salary if they play in the game or not.
Yes, I mean, some are guaranteed. Yeah, some are guaranteed. Some you have to earn it, right?
So, do you believe there should be a pay cut because some owners really can't, hold all that? They'll be losing a lot more money.
It's too early to tell because right now, no NFL owner is feeling forced to pay their players because it's the off season, of course. The NFL has the upper hand right now compared to the MLB and NBA that they had to pay their players because the season would be going on right now. If not everything was normal. But it's too early to tell. But if there is no fans in the stands, and I believe so, there will be some sort of pay cut. And I know the players will take an offense of that. And I understand though. But at this point, you guys ask yourselves like, I gotta get whatever I can. At this point, at least I'm being able to go out and play and earn some money to provide for myself, for my family, and other necessities. Right. So if it comes out, I mean, it's too early to tell. I know that for a fact there will be an NFL season, fans or no fans, and
they're gonna make it happen.
And when you take
it's the NFL.
And when you take account for like California and New York, where things are still looking bad over there, and you have a couple teams in California and in New York, I'm sure they're gonna like go to different stadiums, have neutral sites to play in, because I'm pretty sure like getting some sort of revenue off of TV deals and whatnot is better than playing no games at all. Right. So that's my take.
Even though they will lose, substantial amount of money, but at least they're still generating money to keep it going for the next year.
Exactly.
But that's still a good thing. Plus, you also have merchandise as well to worry about.
Exactly.
But to see the new players, I mean, think about it. A lot of these players on the new team, so new merchandise. So we'll see what happens.
Jerseys.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But moving over to MLB. Umpires, they're already taking a 30% pay cut.
Wow.
Right? So do you believe it's fair that the umpires are taking a pay cut and the players shouldn't? Do you believe that the players should also take a pay cut as well?
At this point, umpires are like, I'm trying to get whatever I can, because it's better than staying home and doing nothing and not getting paid at all. So if they can go out there and make a couple $1,000s to umpire a game, they'll do it in a heartbeat because they got family to provide for, they got themselves to provide for, or other needs they have. You feel me? But the player standpoint, like there was a big debate about Bryce Harper saying that he's not willing to take any sort of pay cut or whatnot. Now, I understand Bryce Harper, you deserve that big contract you got. What was it? 13-year, $330 million, which is roughly I'm around it up to $26 million a year.
Seeing those commas,
a bunch of commas, man. But like I understand that you work hard for that money and you seeing that it go the ways. But at this point, Harper, you're still getting paid tons of money, man. Even with like, let's say a 20% pay cut, right?
You still get paid a lot of money.
Millions of dollars.
More money than a lot of people have.
So you can't. I mean, I understand some players agree with him as well. He's not the only one.
Yeah.
But I know there's some players out there that are not getting paid big bucks like you that would be willing to get anything they can right now for any sort of money. Because I understand the MLB players are still getting paid roughly, right? But there's gonna become a point where you're not getting your full salary. And it makes sense because if you're not playing, the season's not going on, why should you get paid? Even though it is guaranteed money. But at this point, and how times are right now, you gotta take some sort of sacrifices. But some people will be like, well, I'm already taking the sacrifices. I'm risking my life to go play out this game, because I don't know if I can catch this virus or not.
It's the same thing for the NFL players.
But for their life. I think what MLB and NFL, NBA should do is that they shouldn't force players to play. Let's say a LeBron James, he says, well, I'm not gonna go out and play because I don't want to risk my life. It's like, okay, then your salary would get cut 50%.
Yeah, I don't think they should do that, man.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Because
you'll still get getting paid, but okay, instead of cutting from 20%, you'll get from 50%. You'll still get paid. But no, I'm not saying that they'll be they'll restructure their whole contract. It'll just be for that one season.
No, but are you asking me? Should they force the players to play?
No. It should be voluntary.
Okay.
They should not force players to come back. You have the choice to. But if you choose to stay home and not want to
get a pay cut.
Yeah, you're actually forced to get a pay cut.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll take that.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense. Because if LeBron James is still being able to get paid a bunch of money without playing, players will be like, hey, what the heck? That's not fair. So
But he's also getting paid in endorsements. So he's really fine.
Don't get me wrong. LeBron James earned the money that he's gaining right now. Don't get me wrong, but in life you have to make choices. Mm-hmm. For your best interest.
So I think it's really interesting how this is gonna be played out because everyone wants money. Everyone wants to get their money.
I mean, right now it's a need.
Yeah, it's a need, and nobody wants a pay cut at all. But the umpires, they're taking a good amount of money taken away from their checks.
Because they're really trying to get the season started, man.
Oh, man. But
I mean, right now, as we speak, this week and next week is going to be crucial for MLB if they can restart their seasons. Because they were saying that they were trying to start probably by either late June or early July, start of the season.
I don't know if they can, though, because even though MLB are focusing on restarting, however, the players aren't focusing on coming back.
I mean, I wouldn't say Bryce Harper is speaking majority of the players right now.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that, but there's our majority of players who don't plan on coming back right now because of the whole virus happening. It's mainly for fear, but I think it'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
I mean, I just can't imagine MLB not starting this season because I truly believe they have the resources and abilities to start this season.
Yeah, you can start the season, but it doesn't mean you can start the players because the players have their own choices.
Exactly, and that's how it should be. Like I said, implement that rule. Look, we're not gonna force you to come back, but if you choose not to play, we're gonna have to reduce your salary by 50% if you're getting guaranteed bucks.
It still sounds like that's more of an ultimatum, though. That's mean wow, we're gonna lose majority of my money if I don't play. But if I come back, that players union is gonna have a whole.
I mean, that's something the MLB and the MLB BA. That's something they have to talk about. You feel me? Mm-hmm. That's something they really have to discuss, and hopefully they can meet in the middle. I mean, that's just my take on that. Seeing if the players are willing to get some sort of sacrifices and whatnot. I mean, getting paid some money is better than no money, right? But ultimately, MLB right now, I don't know. It's really hard to tell if they're starting or not this season because it looked pretty good a few weeks back.
Yeah, it looked good. Then next thing you know, finances came in. They're like, oh, it just put everything on pause. That's how I see it because they're like, okay, face masks, ruling people aside, stuff like that. How many people can come in the stadiums, things like that? Who are allowed to come in the stadiums? But then once they reach over to money and revenue and stuff like that, then it became more of a problem. Like, who's getting paid? And that's really is setting them backwards.
I hope they're taking a page of the playbook of how the KBOs is starting their league right now. They should really see how they're doing it. To pick apart things they can do for their league. Because right now, I don't know. It's just I have no clue if there's gonna be any baseball or not this season.
Well, if the MLB ever needs a player, I'm always available. Did I ever tell you
Hey
that I
man,
was
you
an
already
all-star?
know.
I was a all-star in high school.
In Little League?
No, I said in high school.
Little League.
I don't know.
Yeah. How come you didn't get recruited?
I
Tell
was-
me that, Omar.
Huh?
Tell me that. How come you never got recruited?
I did get recruited.
Not even from JUCO.
I was. What are you talking about?
From what school?
St. Thomas, obviously.
St. Thomas.
St. Thomas.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they even have a baseball team, Omar? Answer me this.
Look, they have the clubs, man.
Clubs.
It was a club.
No.
It was a baseball club.
So it's not a program then. No, that doesn't make sense. No.
It makes complete sense.
Omar, come on now.
Why not?
Why not? You get recruited for baseball.
Yeah, you never knew that?
That's like me saying I got recruited for the swimming team and I can't swim. That's exactly what has been.
But you saying like I can't hit. I get hit.
I never seen you hit. You gotta show the viewers out there your highlights.
All right, I'll show them. I'll show
I
them.
bet.
I'll show them. But anyways, yeah, I was recruited.
This man.
You know, I was a 5-star baseball recruit.
My God.
But I never decided to do baseball because I was bored of it. So you know, I end up.
That is so.
I end up doing this. You know, with this dude. But eventually, I went to Rhode Island and did some school and stuff like that. I came back, obviously, with the whole pandemic. But that's a little side story, a little fun fact for me. You know, I did baseball. You know, did football, was a 5-star recruit as well. Did basketball because of my verticals. So you know, they want me to play at point. So yeah.
Oh, well, on 2K?
Oh.
We're talking about 2K.
Anyways.
By the way, since we're talking about games, hey y'all, my boy, you know, the one and only, your boy got an Xbox. Add me, Steven V, 2169.
You put your government name out there?
Steven V.
Oh, it's alright, noobs. But anyways,
Steven V,
speaking
2169.
about reopening the
Gamer
Premier
tag,
League.
Madden.
No, forget you, Madden. You suck. Premier League, they opened up. They opened up.
Oh wow,
training
good training
facilities.
camps, man.
Yeah, so one step further to reopening up this season, but we'll see how.
And 2 months after not being able to train for the team, so now it's like a bright spot for the Premier League. It's heading to the right direction, and you love to see it.
Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah, you love to see it.
Yeah,
But we got some drama coming in from the Premier League. Tottenham have launched an investigation after defender Serge Aurier was pictured getting a haircut in a breach of social distancing rules. Now, Serge Aurier, let me tell you this, man. I understand.
I mean, you got a haircut before it was announced, so.
Let me. I did
No,
my own.
explain yourself. Explain
I did my own haircut. Okay.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. Did I tell you I did haircut on the side?
What are you talking about? What?
Yeah.
But you came back in this video. You said I have a reveal for you boys, and then you showed up your hoodie like it was all special.
Yeah, I had to hype up people. Like I gotta hype up. You can't tell like exactly what I did, and now I'm telling you that. Yeah, I did my own haircut.
You did your own haircut.
Yeah, I did my own haircut.
You used a ruler to get the tape too.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
a couple mirrors on the
Couple
back,
mirrors
trying to
in
get
the
the
back.
head. Yep.
Yep. No mess ups.
No
I don't
mess
see no
up.
patches at all, man.
No, clean, man.
You know-
Clean. You already know.
You were looking clean at that time.
Exactly. Anyway, surgery. I understand, because before I did my own haircut.
No.
It's been-
You said before I got my. Yep.
No.
See, he stumbling in his own way.
Look,
Stop touching me, man.
It's been 2 months. It's been 2 months. You know, since not getting a haircut, and man, it's bad. You know, you got your overgrown hair, your facial hair, everything. You're looking bad, right? So you feel like, yo, I need to get this haircut.
You already know,
though.
man. I'm getting the
But
stuff.
one mistake that a bunch of people nowadays do is self-snitch themselves, man.
Yeah, like you did.
Why would you take pictures and post it on social media?
What will you do?
I didn't post it on social media anywhere. Say, yo, boys, got me a fresh cut.
By who?
No, I'm saying, why would I want to do that?
Yeah, by who though?
By who?
Yeah, where you get your fresh cut? By who?
Where I get my fresh cut? By me.
Mm.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I could do your tape for you, bro.
tape.
Right.
First of all, I have waves. Don't you see this do rag?
I know, but that doesn't mean you can't get a tape.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Exactly.
I don't
Anyway,
need a tape because don't you understand the ties on my tape line?
Omar, you need a tape, bro. Anyways, Sergio Aurier, I understand your situation, bro, but why would you post it on social media, man? Keep that to yourself. Also, this goes for the same thing. Well, actually, you know what? I thought Ben Roethlisberger, He can do whatever you want. Honestly.
First of all, if you see
because Big Ben is Big Ben, and then he got a lot of heat from the governor of Pennsylvania.
No, so this.
But Ben is Ben.
This is why he got a haircut.
He could do whatever you want.
Nah, man, this is why he got a haircut. He was like, I'll only get a haircut if I could throw a ball to one of my players. He did that. He actually did that. And you know what happened? This fat bum got a haircut.
Gosh.
I'm not trying to call you out or anything like that, even though I am.
Put respect on Ben Roethlisberger's name, man. Hall of Famer quarterback.
Is he really?
Yes. He's won a
first ballot.
He's won a Super Bowl. First ballot, yeah.
First ballot.
Yeah, first ballot.
Oh, you're like, comment down below. Do you believe that Ben Roethlisberger is gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Big Ben. You already know he's won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, a Super Bowl.
So better than none, right?
Bro, he barely has any accolades.
He's a Hall of Fame quarterback, bro. It's a GOAT.
Oh, I need to stop that.
He's one of the GOATs. He's not.
If Andrew Luck stayed in the league, I feel like he would have been better than him. All right?
Maybe so, yeah.
Right? You still have Drew Brees, who's still better than him.
First ballot.
First ballot, of course. Aaron Rodgers.
First ballot.
Another first ballot, right? Obviously, you got Tom Brady, another first ballot. Who else is out there?
Phillip Rivers.
Oh, yeah. I need you.
Oh, no, I'm just throwing names out there.
Phillip Rivers is nowhere near. I don't think he's gonna be a Hall of Famer at all. The man choked at big time games in the playoffs. Come on now. I need to really think.
He's gonna revive his season in Indianapolis.
I need you to stop that.
Yes.
No, over Jacoby Brissett.
Probably, yeah.
Jacoby Brissett is the light of Indianapolis.
Still, he needs a little more like mentoring, more time to like get better at his craft. And I feel like Phillip Rivers will be a great.
You think Phillip Rivers don't need to get better at his craft?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like he's gonna be coming to a brand new team, brand new system. I feel like he'll do great.
He had good wide receivers on his team.
I understand that.
He had a great defense.
I understand that,
but still couldn't go nowhere.
But I feel like a new scenery there in Indianapolis, he'll do great. He'll do great. After that one season, he's gonna sign a one-day contract with the Chargers and retire as a Charger. I believe so. He has a lot of kids to take care of right now.
Doesn't he have like the 12th kid coming on the way?
Exactly. He has a lot of kids. I don't know.
Bro, you can fill a whole starting lineup, man.
I don't know how you deal with all that and playing football. Because being a father is hard. And having 12 kids?
That's a gang.
That's a whole gang.
Bro, you can have a 5-on-5 on a basketball court, man.
And a couple bench players.
So like
a couple subs.
That's what he want to do. He want to have a whole team. He wants his whole family to start playing football.
Anyway, all right, but let me tell you this. Do you think Serge Aurier, do you think he's wrong for getting a haircut? Like, it wouldn't be. I feel like it wouldn't be really talked about if he never posted it on social media.
What it was jealousy. All these other dudes out there, right? They see like, man, I didn't have a haircut. That's me. That's really me as well. Like, wow, I haven't had a haircut in like a year right now, right?
Other barbershops are snitching on each other.
Oh yeah, of course. I would snitch on it too.
I've seen it. They're like, some barbershops are closed. They're like, hey, wait a minute, that barbershop is open.
Yo. Hey, if I can't get no money, you can't get no money
too. We're in the same boat here.
Same boat, man. You can't be getting paid. I can't get paid. That don't make sense. That ain't right. So that's how these people felt. They're like, wait a second, this man got a haircut, but I can't. That don't make sense. That is not right.
Man. But it's crazy that the Spurs are actually investigating it. Because, bro, it's a done deal. It's already done. He got a haircut. Be like, all right, you know what? Look, man,
the thing
we're going to give you a slap on the wrist. Don't do it again. If you do it again, we're taking money off your pocket.
Let's say that barber has the virus, right? And then, bam, touch the man. I got a virus.
Okay, I understand
the Spurs. Pass it up on the team.
I understand the Spurs point of view because, like, yo, you my money maker. I need you. Because if that barber had the virus and you got it, now you're affecting our plays. That gives us even a worse chance to even start the league.
Yeah.
So I understand that standpoint, but I think you put this man on 2-week isolation like automatically, even if he has the virus or not. It's just like for him to like learn a lesson. Like, man, I told you not to do this. We'll give you a slap of wrist now. You best stay in isolation.
See,
we catch you do it again.
I think
we're gonna find you.
I think they will find him to set an example for other players for not to do that.
Serge Aurier, man.
But RIP that man's wallet because I bet it's gonna be a hefty fine for sure, man.
You think so?
I think so. I honestly think so.
I want you to All right, your best guess. How much would the fine be?
All right, accounting with the virus going on, spreading germs, Premier League not starting because of him.
Wait. It's the third time.
Oh, third.
He breaks the third. It's the third time he broke social distancing rules.
Yeah, he's gonna fine for sure, man.
Oh, he's getting okay. Now I see why they're aiming for this man.
A hefty. What I want to say.
Remember, this is in the UK, so it's euros, but let's put it in like US dollars for right now, right?
I want to say a minimum of 25,000 because Premier League might be broke right now, so they're trying to get as much money as they want. But the highest is $50,000 for sure.
I mean, his salary is like 3.64 million.
Oh, that's a good 75,000 right there. Just take his money as much, squeeze enough as they can. They're going to set an example up.
So what's the saying? Fool me once, shame on shame on you, or me, shame on me, right?
I don't know, man.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times. Yeah, I forgot what the third one is. You don't remember?
Oh, bro, you started it. You might as well finish it, man.
I don't remember the saying, but it was a saying like that. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times. I don't know. I'm aiming for your wallet now. That's what it is.
Well, anyway, this man he will get fined for sure, because if he did this 3 times and then he got the third time was his haircut. Oh no. I think that haircut was the highest peak.
I gotta see pictures of this haircut, see if it's worth it.
Yeah, anyways, I gotta see if it's worth it.
Anyways, here's a statement from Serge Aurier, responding to all of this. It says, and I quote, "My hairdresser is negative and me too. So stop talking in a vacuum and put on masks and gloves when you come to take pictures at the training center. It's part of the rules too." He's aiming for somebody.
Aiming for someone, so that means, someone from his team snitched on him. That's exactly.
Wait, it said it was posted on social media.
Hey, someone on his team snitched on that. Wait a minute, you got a haircut now, and I'm looking here, chop.
Dude, there's responses though. He's like, you know what? Since people are snitching on me, making this big deal, I'm snitching on all y'all on the training facilities because y'all not having masks or gloves on. He's just being petty right now. He's just being petty.
He was like, whoa, I shouldn't be the only one who get the fine. You should too, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I would do the same thing. Let's say if I got my hair cut and supposedly you snitched on me, right? I'm like, whoa. Right. What? I'm not trying to get this fine by myself. And you can't pay it with me.
But man, 3 times, like, you breaking the social distancing rules. And it's known. Bro, don't be surprised. You got to face the consequence. Because this league, the Premier League, they're trying to start it up.
They're trying to start it up.
You kind of ruin the chance. And I understand you be like, yo, I tested this man. He's negative. I tested myself. I'm negative. We're all good. It wouldn't be too bad if you had done this on the side. You do it behind doors. Don't let the world know.
Would someone really test their barber to see if he's positive or negative?
These guys are millionaires, so they have the resources and money to do it.
But I would think. But let's really be serious. Everyone out there, right? If you had a chance to get a haircut right now, your barber's like, "Yeah, man, come to my house. We'll shave you up and stuff like that. Get you right." Will you actually say, "Did you test yourself?" Will you? Did you?
I said I cut my own hair.
You still going with that lie?
I cut my own hair.
You cut your own hair?
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
I tested myself.
But nobody will really do that. Test a barber or something, because your barber is it's family. If you have a good barber, it's family.
That's family.
That's family. You don't need to test family.
Once you find a good barber, it's for life.
It is for life.
Yep.
And obviously, he couldn't stay away from his barber. And you all see what happened.
And maybe the barber was struggling himself. He's like, I'll help you out. Shave me up. I'll give you a couple dollars.
Couple dollars,
or
yeah.
A couple euros. My bad. It's in the UK. A couple euros.
Yeah, how much you gave your barber?
Huh?
What? Huh?
You still thinking that I got my hair from somebody else? Yeah, man. I cut my own hair.
I never heard you say that before in my life.
Yo, oh my god. Anyway, it doesn't matter because right now
I need to see some highlights, some clips.
It's South Florida. It's South Florida right now, and they ease up the restrictions right now. So you can, if you wanted to, you can get a haircut right now.
Well, anyway, we're going off topic, man.
Anyway, we're talking a lot about just haircuts. Oh, by the way, I want to throw this out there since we're in the topic of the UK. The Scottish League canceled their remaining of the season. Majority of the team they voted to like just cancel the season altogether. So that makes Celtic FC, which is like, you know, the dominant team in the Celtics League for the Scottish League for 9 straight years. They're declared league champions for the 9th straight year.
Congratulations to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, no surprise, Celtic FC they won their league. They always make it to the Champions League for UEFA. So no surprise there. So congrats on Celtic FC. But it sucks because no other teams, you know what, they didn't really have a chance to compete with a Celtic FC because you already know Celtic FC got that.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But this will wrap up this video.
Yeah.
You know, apologize for going over the haircut, but that's a serious topic.
I mean, when there's a pandemic going on, there's not really that much sports to talk about. We're kind of forced to talk about haircuts.
Not really forced. That's a
he's
serious topic.
Because I'm pretty sure if sports was going on right now and you hear something like this, or Ben Roethlisberger not shaving his hair because, you know, he didn't pass his teammate, it would not get no buzz at all. It'd be just a speck in the plate. Just like, oh, I didn't even notice that. Just throw it away because sports is going on. But since the world we live in right now, there's not really much to talk about. We're talking about haircuts and people's overgrown beards.
Yeah. However, if you stay tuned to Friday, we'll talk about Horace Grant and how much beef he has with Michael Jordan, because Horace Grant really wants to fight this dude.
Man.
I mean, he is going in on him. First with the accusations with the whole book, information being released, and you got the airplane not getting fed at all, saying Michael Jordan, you shouldn't feed him at all. Man, Horace Grant has a lot to say, as well as going to Shannon Sharp and explaining himself, and some words or some phrases Shannon Sharp can't even say. He doesn't feel comfortable. But yes, 18 Friday will go details for that as well.
Please, if you guys have any topics, questions, let us know. You know, because we're very limited in ideas right now. So sports is not really going on right now. So we'll take any suggestions you guys have. I'm talking to you, okay? If you have any suggestions that you have, let us know. Any opinions or whatnot. If you want to hashtag tank for Trevor Lawrence, you already know.
Who's tanking for Trevor Lawrence? Where are you getting this from?
Tanking for Justin Fields, you already know.
What?
Patriots. All right. So please let us know if you have any suggestions at all, and please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for giving us a platform here. Oh, you know. So Omar, anything you want to add?
Yeah. Hashtag Bill Belichick we trust.
You dang right. Yep. The tank. Trust the tank.
There's no tanking. That's the thing.
Tank for process. No process.
Yeah.
Trust the process. Yeah. Trust the process for tanking. Yeah. Done. Word.
Does that sentence sound right?
Trust the process.
Whatever, man. My name is Omar.
My name is Steven, y'all boys.
You are Game Day Nation Athletics.
Yep. We'll see y'all Friday. Take care.